everybody, this is Shar, and I just wanted to share a design team project for the month of April. Wow, I am on time and on the ball this month. This design team project is for Scrapbooking with Me Boutique, and I shared the kit just a couple days ago, and so I got the my project done, and I really like the way it came out. And the papers that I used on this kit are called they're Prima, and they're called Lady Bird. It's a Lady Bird collection, and this is I don't think this collection is for sale yet, or it just came for sale, and um, Edith was able to get it early. So anyway, let me go ahead and share what I've made. So this was a mini album butterfly chipboard piece that came from Sock Crafters Zippet store, and I will put the links down below. But it is a very so cool chipboard piece, and it's really nice size. This first cover is lattice, and I just love it. And what I did on here is, I'm going to see if I can bring in some detail. What I used is some seed beads, glossy, and I just put them down with glossy accents. And it's seed beads that are in like a teal, white, cream, and a gold. And I just love the way it looks bejeweled. It's just really pretty. I really like the way, and it has a lot of texture. So I love the way that came out. On the ends, what I did here, let's see if you can see. What I did is I scrunched up some tissue paper, put it down with my glue and seal. Let's see, there it is. I put it down with that, let it dry. Then I took my Lindy Stamp Gang, and I used two colors. And I don't use Lindy's a lot. But P, who is Whimsical Endeavors here on YouTube, she's a friend of mine, and she said, "Why don't you try using some sprays on it?" And I said, that's a really great idea. So thank you, P, for giving me the idea and getting me back into my Lindy's. But this is the one I used both of these. I used Buccaneer. Nope, not that one. Hold on. Oh, Buccaneer Bay Blue. This one. And this is kind of gives it a brown color with the undertone of blue. It's really, really quite pretty. And then I used this Azure Sea Asters on top of that. So it kind of gave it like a little bit of a turquoise blue. And then where the paper was crinkly, like right in here, it picked up the darker colors. And so I just love the way that came out. Okay, so that's why I did the base. I did paint the original base with gesso. So the whole thing was painted gesso white. Then on here I did some flowers. All of these flowers came from either this kit this month or previous kits, except for the little ones or ones from my stash. This beautiful lace back here I got last month. You see it's got like a turquoise color, turquoise blue. I just love this lace, and this came from Edith's store. Let's see if I can show you. Look at how pretty that blue is. Isn't that gorgeous? So I gathered it and then just put a little, little fan, a little bit of it there in the corner. And look how much I have left. So I will be using this lace for some other projects. I just love it. It's beautiful. I have a Spellbinders die. This one that I used back here, and this is the medium size cutout. And then I fussy cut the label here out of the paper with the birds and the words here. So that's what I did. It's a very simple cover because I have so much going on with the lattice work that I didn't want to overwhelm it. And then I just have a little stick pin. And the stick pins that I have came from various stick pin swaps that I were in, various swaps. These are all racks, and I do apologize. I don't know who that one came from. I just have them in a little pin cushion, and I looked to see if I had a green and orange or a blue and orange, and surely I did. So it looks perfect here on this cover. I bound it with some seam binding, and the seam binding came from Cindy's Vintage Cafe, and I will put the link down below. And there's some other lace in here as we go through. Okay, so of course I backed it with vellum, and the vellum came from a Webster's Pages, and it's yellow with some turquoise. And I don't know if you can see the print. You probably can't see it. No, it's got some very fine scroll work, I guess, on the vellum. So matched perfect. Okay, so here's my first page. Here I used some more Lindy Stamp Gang sprays. Like I said, I don't use them a lot. And I also used the stencil. And I use the stencil with just paint. And then here I kind of like dribbled it down a little bit. And then I made some lattice work right in here. And I used this trim, which also is from Edith's store. And this trim can be, it came in my last month's kit, but I just loved it. So, and then I used a little die that I have from, it's a Sizzix die, looks like that. And I cut my little leaves and I whitewashed them, and I have some little roses that I also whitewashed. And then this is a little butterfly that came from the paper, and I used liquid pearls to make his body, so it's dimensional. And then I also whitewashed him a little bit. So that's one page. And then on this page, what I did is I used the washi tape here. Here's the washi tape, like right here. It's like a fabric tape. So I used it here. I cut out all of these from the paper. This was on the bottom of the paper, and then I also cut the little birdie out and the little flower underneath. Used some of this beautiful trim. I love this trim. This is so sweet. This also came from the Edith store. And down here, and then I also have some of the lace that came in the kit. It's down right in here. The lace came from Cindy's Vintage Cafe. And this is a little pocket and holds some tags. Use some of the brads that came in the kit. And some journaling spots. So that's what's there. On this page, I have, this page is a pretty simple page, and all I did is of course I did the paper, so this was the, I cut it out with this showing on the paper, and then I just glossy accented all of the leaves, the roses, and the birds. The tree I did not do, so it's just right like that. And then this was something I cut out from the paper, one of the little bird cages. I used this again, this die, and cut out some more little leaves. I have another brad there and a cute little bird. These birds are so cute. They're little fat tummies. I love them. And on this page, this is another page that's pretty simple. And I just have a tab right here and a little mat for a picture. But I just love this. This was so pretty right here. So I wanted to use it somewhere. All of the pages are trimmed out in my gold paint pen. I'm like loving this pen. Of course, I might be able to find it, but I showed it to you before. And all the fussy cutting that I lined that all with my Tim Holtz Distress pens. I used those. Okay, so on this page, I did quite a bit of fussy cutting here. Of course, I used my Martha Stewart punch for the butterflies, and then the pearls in the center are just perfect pearls. And then here I fussy cut this out of one of the papers, and then the little vase down at the bottom I cut out from a different paper, and then this was cut out from a different paper. So there's layer upon layering going on right here in this little corner. Made a little mat that I used a Martha Stewart punch on. And this is a new punch that I just found at TJ Maxx. I think I got this at TJ Maxx. And I got this one for, I think, $5.99. It's a great deal. So, and I love it. It's so very cool. And I trimmed it all in the gold pen. So I like that it came out. I whitewashed the back of this. This it's a little too yellow, so I just whitewashed it a little bit back there with two different kinds of paint. I used um, gesso, and then I also used the Martha Stewart pearlized paint. This one, and it gives it that really fun. Can you see the little metallic kind of color? And it doesn't take the color away too much, so that's why I liked it, because I just mellowed out the color just a tad. So and then this one, I fussy cut all of these down here, these roses down here at the bottom. These were also fussy cut, these little flowers here, as well as the bird. Just have some flowers and some more of these little leaves. And then this is another one of the Spellbinder dies. It was the bigger one. I love this. This is one of my favorite dies. And of course I use on all of it the brads. I used a lot of these brads. These are really pretty. I like these epoxy brads. And the last page, I fussy cut out the dress form, tied a cute little piece of twine on her tummy. I've got a butterfly there, and then I fussy cut this out. Now this was actually taller on the paper, but I did cut it and make it a smaller stand so that it would fit on here. And then I have another little journaling spot or a mat for pictures. So that is the mini album, and I really like the way it came out. I'm really pleased with it. So, but I absolutely adore that cover. So you see how it sparkles? Oh, I love it. All right, well, thanks again for watching, everybody, and I will put all the links down below. Come and check out Edith's store, Scrapbooking with Me. It's a Facebook page, and I definitely will not be sorry. The monthly kits she puts together are just amazing, and she has so many other products and getting new things in all of the time. So, hope to see you there. Thanks again for watching. Bye.